Hello everyone, my name is Subzed and I'm back to you with another video. And it's going to be another Siege video. It's SSS episode 2, Siege Soup Strats episode 2. This is for the top floor of Oregon. Some people did seem to like the first episodes. That was basement. So we're going to go ahead and continue on with the top floor of Oregon and see what we can do here today. Let me just change my tool settings real quick. And we're good. So, and there we go. So, basically, top floor of Oregon, you can hold it in a couple different ways. You can extend it and master an armory. You can hold an aggressive attic. Or you can try to make sure they don't get big window up. I like to, of course, again, do the triangle thing where you have one person here, maybe here, here, somebody in the middle, and then you have a roamer off site. That's what we're going to try and do here. So we're going to start off by focusing on one area. We're going to focus on attic. So let's focus with Omai. So we'll have Omai playing right here in attic. Get his color. Pull up our icons. And we'll have Omai reinforce these two walls. Because he's in attic. Easiest for him to reinforce. So he gets those two. Now he has a shield. So for his shield, we're going to try and put it right here. As closely to this little half wall as possible for the drop down. And his discs, since he will be playing in attic, he can kind of, you know, you can kind of toss them anywhere in here. You can toss them there. You can toss one. I don't know. He can toss his discs anywhere he wants in attic. It's easier to show like in game, but right now he can just toss them wherever he wants. And so now we can go on to our next operator. That was pretty simple. Our next operator we can pick, gonna want to be holding kind of like games area. I'm gonna want us to have a mute. So mute can be holding kind of like right here, and I'll explain in a second. He can hold there. The mute does have a lot of utility to put down. But first we're going to get his reinforcements. And since he's going to be playing in games, we're just going to get these two games walls for mute. The mute, again, has lots of utility. So he gets those. He's going to put a jammer on him. He's going to put another jammer right here. He's going to put another one right here. And his final one will go up here. And he's actually going to make a hole in game's wall looking into white. So that will be what mute does. So if we go to our next operator, I'm liking a castle for this because it kind of makes them have to use utility for big window. And we're actually going to have castle. I think we're going to have castle be our middleman here. So castle will play in kids because he'll be our middleman. So he'll reinforce this wall right here. That circle's huge. He'll reinforce, and he'll reinforce this wall right here. Now, he will make a hole in this wall. And he will make, will he make footsies or headshot level holes? I'm feeling like he shouldn't even make holes there in general. That can stay soft until necessary. So the reason, I'm gonna explain why everybody's doing what they do here in a second. And then for his castle barricades, where are those? Right here. He'll put one on double window. He'll put one on this window, kid's window. And then just to make them waste a little bit of utility, we can put one right here on walk-in, because either they're gonna have to waste time bunting it down, or they're gonna have to waste like a Sophia charge, an Ash charge, or even a breaching charge. A lot of people don't really run breaching charges when they're attacking a top floor, but still, it'll make them waste something. Excuse me, I'm tired. It'll make them waste something, and that's all we're looking for there. So those will be he will set up his castle barricades. So, oh yes, his proxy alarms. Almost forgot. Do they even have? Yes, they do have proxy alarms. I'll put one white, kind of like where the white stairs arch out on the ceiling, and then he'll put one in trophy somewhere, so maybe like right there, so that way if somebody comes trying to rush through, they'll get detected right away. Alright, now time to get somebody to play in corner bunk area, and I'm thinking, it's just a thought, I see a lot of people put a Jaeger there, but the thing I don't like about the Jaeger playing there is the Jaeger tries to play too much of a pixel angle, and he gets outgunned by ACOGs all day long. I know, because I do it to people who try to play there with Jaeger. So I know they don't have an ACOG, but Smoke, I feel confident in Smoke playing in this corner, because he can, if they break this open, he can play hard in this corner. When they jump in, he just has an easy angle to shotgun them. So since we do have a Smoke and a mute, we will go to our drawing settings and change this one to pink. Make sure our pink color changes. So we have Smoke pink, kind of like a hot pink magenta color. But his reinforcements will actually be these walls. So Smoke will get those two walls, and seeing that he really can't do anything else other than put his shield down, we're going to find out a place for him to put a shield. Now we could put it right here in case they do jump in. I do like the option of him putting it right here next to the bunk, so he can kind of peek it wider. I do really like that option, actually, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to put it right here, so he can actually play all the way through here. I did not circle castle. Where am I? Alright. And for the fifth and final operator, it will be the Jaeger, and he will be roaming off site. But I'm just going to put this utility down first. So he's going to put one right here for if they're trying to do a trophy push. To help the Wamai out, he'll put one right here with the Wamai, because though the Wamai can basically defend himself if it's early round and they're already getting this wall, it's kind of sketchy. And I know we have the mute, we could kind of like deny this wall, but if they do come through here, I just got a Discord notification. If they do come through here, the Wamai can play a shield, and the castle can play anybody trying to drop down on him. So they're kind of taking a gunfight where at least one of them are going to die. So that's why that's going to be like that. And the Jaeger reinforcements. I'm not quite sure where Jaeger reinforcements should go. I do have one more ADS though, and I'm thinking I'm going to put it here for when they get the castle. So that'd be like that. And then we do have barbed wire we need to put down. We will put down one here on white. And then To enter trophy, they have to slow down. So there. But Jaeger will play. Thinking Jaeger will just probably play down main area. Kind of waiting. He can rotate to big tower if needed. His reinforcements, though. Ugh. Honestly, he's going from here to here to here to here to here. If he really doesn't want to put him down, I wouldn't blame him. But if he does have time, Jaeger can reinforce off. But it's just a waste of time and a reinforcement. Perhaps it is. But if he has time, he can just dump a reinforcement right here. There. Or both. Whatever. So Jaeger will go down and play first floor, lobby, classroom, garage, meeting, stage, and T1. So now time to, I don't have to do the Jaeger, but now time to show what they can do. So the castle can rotate through here to hold an angle with the Wamai and help him. He can rotate to here to hold an angle if somebody jumps in to help the mute or the smoke. He can rotate and do the opposite and help the mute like this. He can even come right through attic and do the same thing. And if he does make holes here, he can watch holes right here. So I think that's it for my voice. I think that's it for this castle. Mute kind of watches here. He can help here. And if they get wall, he drops to this corner right here. So he can play for the wall here. And if they do that, I'll explain it in a second. So Wamai, of course, he watches here. He can, of course, come out to here. There's the window that he watches right here. That's basically it for Wamai. And he can also watch this long angle to here. But one thing I think I will have the smoke or the mute do is break this hatch. So that way they only have, the attackers only have this much room if they do push attic. But going on to smoke is the last guy I have to, yeah, smoke. Okay, but we do need to get his special color. That should be close enough. Yeah, it's close enough. So he, of course, watches this. He can rotate through here. Watch white. He can watch through here. He can come help all the way over here with somebody. So that's basically what smoke does. I know there's a lot going on here, but if this wall does get opened, basically either castle or smoke can hold through the hole here in case they try to rush. And they can, you know, they have their back being watched by this proxy and the barbed wire, so it's good. It's good. You have, as long as you're paying attention and you're listening, he's in your ear holes. But yeah, Jaeger can rotate wherever the hell he wants to help out. Again, I will say this again in this video. Roamers, yes, it's good if they get frags, but they are meant to waste time. If your roamer doesn't get a kill, but it's a minute left and everybody's on site, and they haven't opened a wall yet, he did a good job. If he wasted so much time that he was able to get back to site and there's a minute left, the clock is still ticking. It's down to 45 seconds and they still haven't gotten a wall open. That means he was doing his job, he was giving an uncomfortable presence, and they tried to chase him down and failed. And he basically, wasted all their time, so now they have to rush the XQ, and they're probably gonna, not panic per se, but not know what to do in such a heavy time situation. And they're gonna, take bad gunfights, lose gunfights they probably shouldn't if they had the time to drone things out and plan them accordingly. But they didn't, so in the end, you win the round. But basically, this is just a little thing. Again, how this works out is they get this wall, they rotate to cover it. These two, smoke and mute, or not smoke and mute, but smoke and castle will rotate to cover it. Mute will rotate, but into this little corner. They get attic, castle will rotate here to help the OMI. If they try to come up white in big window, the castle will make holes here and hold an angle. The mute can also come right here and help. And if they do come up white as well, the OMI can back off and hold a long angle there, and the mute can also hold an angle onto white. And if Jaeger's still alive, he can of course flank whichever direction he pleases. But I think with the time we have, that will be all, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you enjoyed the second episode of SSS Soup's Siege Strats. If you'd like to see me do either kitchen, dining, or meeting kitchen, please let me know. Those two sites I'm not really comfortable making strats for, but I will try my best. And if you want to see that, so leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.